Hello? Can you hear me? Apparently OBS can hear me because it just gave me the update. That, hey, there's an update there. Just as I said, can you hear me? It gave me the thing. Transport Fever 2 for macOS. Yay! Says Kango Fango. Hello, Kango Fango. Welcome. First stream to ever start before it should. Yay! Exactly. That isn't. It should be an indicator. We can. Right. Okay, so some people may not actually be here at the moment yet because they probably expect me to start like 5 or 10 minutes late. But I'm not doing that today. And it's not just because of the subject, it's because there was a little bit more time, surprisingly. Well, actually, I meant that it took less time to start things up. Hosting? I don't think that does anything, though, really. I mean, how would that help? But anyway, I appreciate the gesture. But I know you like my stuff anyway, so... right. Mr. W, are you here? It's the illusion that counts. No, it's not. It actually isn't. It actually isn't. Thanks for the gesture, appreciation. You're welcome. Everybody here? Everybody here? Right, so... in that case, if everybody is in fact here... then they... what's that? It tastes strange. Yeah, it tastes really strange to be streaming on Wednesdays, if you haven't done that before. I mean, if you ever get the chance, do it, because it is quite a strange taste. Right, with that out of the way. Actually, I've not tested whether full screen works properly, so I'll have to test it. So here we go, Transport Fever 2, as you can see, running on macOS natively. At Mr. WL is typing. Yes, it fits. It fits. Actually, my webcam may be in the way. It may actually be in the way. Huh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If it's in the way, then we can... well, I can change it. So, I've got no mods installed at all. And I want to keep it that way for the time being, for the beginning. At some point, I will install mods, but I want to experience the game as it is meant to be played without mods. We can't hear you. Oh, you can't? You can't hear me? Hold on. That's strange. Are you sure that you... or are you talking to W, to Mr. W? Is that who you're talking to? Because I am listening to the stream. Are you talking to W, to Mr. W? Is that what you're talking to? Because I am listening to the stream. I'm hearing myself. It must be an issue on your end. I'm literally listening to the stream right here, and I can hear myself. I'm hearing myself. It must be an issue on your end. See, you can hear that. You should be able to hear that. I'm literally listening to the stream right here, and I can hear myself. Yeah? Now it works. See, wasn't my issue. Twitch muted it for some reason. Maybe I accidentally pressed M or something like that. That's so weird. It's okay. So, going over here. There we go. This is the game. Now again, well, what I said before, I'll repeat it so you know. I'm not playing with any mods. I will at some point in the future, but I want to play the game before, the way it's meant to be played before I install any mods. Hello, Mr. W, welcome. Right. That's so weird. Maybe I've hit M while it wasn't in the chat box. Sorry for the distress. It's fine. Don't Kango. Probably don't worry. Hi all. Hello. Yes, as I said before, tastes weird to live stream on Wednesdays. Right, so I'm going to be playing free game. I've played one game so far. One game I've not finished. I'm in early 1900s. Sorry, I was a little late. Reasons I don't particularly want to discuss, talk about. That is absolutely fine. No worries. And here we can see there is music usually in the game. And I can play that because I've seen other streamers on Twitch playing that, and its in-game music was made for the game, so I should have no issue playing it. But I think the music might be a bit distracting for some people, which is why I've got it turned off. So we've got Temperate, which is kind of European theme. We've got the Dry theme, which is when it generates, it's kind of USA, West Utah area, that sort of feeling, dryness, very dry. Canyony, you've got mesas in there as well, and then we've got Tropical. Tropical is the new, well, they're all kind of new, but the Temperate and Dry were in previous versions of the game as well. So Transport Fever 1, Train Fever, not in that exact state that they're currently in, but in a similar state. However, Tropical is completely new. You can see it's got oceans, and there are you can see islands, basically. You can see I can turn up islands. Takes a little while to generate. Helenas, I definitely want all the way up. Mainland, I want a little bit less, probably. Let's see, what would it look like with normal amount of islands, but a little bit less mainland. And there's only the same seed, by the way. Not really. I can randomize the seed, yeah? Can randomize the seed. Seed is where the random generation begins from, so with the same seed, it will always give you the same map. Not particularly fond of that map either. I want something with a bit of flat land, also mountains kind of running across it, so the mountains are actually a thing in the game, they're not just a backdrop. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's see, 9 town, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks interesting. What if I up the mainland just one more step? Ah, that looks good. What if I up the islands another step? This is just what map we'll be playing on. That actually that may be interesting as well. So I'm not sure if you can see it on stream. I'll zoom in a bit. You can see here the yellow factory icons are industries. The white town icons are towns. So I think we'll probably go with this map. Maybe a little bit more forest. Let's see what would that look like. Let's see. Don't worry, I'll have plenty of time to read chat when it's finished loading. I think that is better. I think that's a good map. We've got lakes, we've got plenty of land, we've got forests, we've got mountains kind of separating off the islands. Should make for some interesting routes. We've got a town on an island up here, we've got a town on an island up here, one down there. I think this map is good. This is the seed, by the way. These are the settings. If you want it to play on this map yourself, this is the seed down here. You can see the settings like this. Right, so size medium, 1-to-1 ratio, medium amounts of town, medium amounts of resources, industries. So we've got 9 towns and 72 industries. Good. Next. And yes, you can see here we can choose the European vehicles pack, USA pack, or Asian pack. These two were already in previous games, previous versions of the game. Not this exact set, there are a few differences, there are some additions, but this one is completely new. So I'll play with this, I'll play with this one. We'll start in the year 1850. And difficulty, I'm just going to stick with easy. No mods, so now start, and now is the time for the reading of the chat. So. XD, Wednesday live streams. Should I take it to the kitchen again? I might have gotten the salt. That's probably it. Should I discuss works too? Makes me sound posher than I am. Shadows, Kangavango. Actually, you two know me IRL. Would you say I was posh? Because I've had other people call me that. I don't think so. I don't think you're posh. Alright. Don't worry about being late. Posh? No. Why? And I don't know why others would call you that. I just ask is all. Alright. Kangavango, I think I'm just posh compared to what my normal school folk is all. Well, if you use terms like school folk, then maybe there's something to it. No, just joking. No, I don't think you're posh. Shadows, I couldn't find the thing in announcements, by the way. On my server, on my Discord server, in the announcements channel, I have put it in that I'm live streaming this. It's up. You have to scroll a little bit. There's an announcement at the bottom, then a little bit further up as well, because you might need to scroll a little bit up. It should be there. I'll pause as soon as we're in. There we go. Quickly pause. Okay. Just let it generate for a while. Hopefully it won't lag even with the stream running. That is a hope. I see. I see. It's gonna take him a while to read chat, isn't it? Ain't it? Sure, it's quite challenging, isn't it? You mean the map? Maybe. Right back. But he is reading it now. Hello, photons that bounced off of the pixels that was forming the letters that I had typed and then bounced into your eyes, Sharadise. Well, if it's an LED screen that you're watching this on, then it's not bouncing off of the pixel, because the pixels are actually LEDs that are generating the photons. But, well, kind of. It's fine. Alright, Sharadise, where's the Nordic pack? Right, back. Here you go. Salt, thank you. Now I'm no longer salty because of that. Sharadise, damn, caught in the act. Why? Why? What do you mean? I've pronounced it... Oh, you mean because of, I think, plastic before, so... So how does the game work? Ah, you'll see. Sharadise, this is one of my favoriteest games that I have played. Sharadise, well, your face cam's definitely lagging now. Oh, crumbs. I found an amazing song today. Great. A bit. Oh, Sharadise, do you remember the Nordic DLC? Of course I do. Yeah, it does seem that with streaming it might lag a bit more. Hold on, I might be able to change the screen resolution. Have to quit it for that. Actually, what if I turn the geometry? Maybe it's the geometry, maybe that's the issue. Maybe if I turn that to low. And then apply. Does that make it better? I think I'm going to run it at a bit of a lower resolution, which means I'm going to save this map, because I want to save the map. I'll save it for Stream Tropical. Okay, save that. Saving. I'm going to set the resolution a bit down. That should help. To main menu. Shouldn't take as long to load for the next time. Settings. Oh, it's reset it. Why has it reset it? That'd be the cause of it. It's reset the resolution. back to the actual screen resolution. Probably that happens when I go out and into a full screen mode. That is thing. Load game. Stream tropical. Not share. Start. Oh. Shadows. Alright. Kang Fango, yeah, it's a song from Undertale. No, it's not Megalovania. It's number 071 on the soundtrack. And I think it's called Undertale. Interesting. I'll put it into sharing in the Board Game Club server. Nice. Alright, nice. Thanks. Nice mountains there. Love them. Stop! There's a black frame now. So it is. I see. Okay. Yeah. These are just starting issues. We'll solve them. Don't worry. Kang Fango, I've never even played Undertale, but listening to the song and the quote by Sans of "Take care of yourself, kid, 'cause someone really cares about you" did make me cry, as well as watching the true ending. Aww. Shadis, you sounded so confused. Like you haven't played in a session yet. What do you mean? Like I haven't played in a session yet? I'm not sure what you mean by that, sorry. Okay, quit. I'll have to quit to desktop for this. One second. So it should work better with this screen, because it should work. Should have played in a session of Board Game Club, like you don't know what it was. Oh, that! No. I wasn't sure if it was called Board Game Group or Club, but yeah, it is Club. Let's see. Is the aspect ratio? Yeah, the aspect ratio should be good now. Let's actually turn that down a bit. Textures. Let's leave it like this for now. Apply that. Continue. Alright, before that. Technical difficulties, please wait. Alright, I've played quite a bit. I think I've played a bit less than half. Not sure though how much it was exactly. Oh crumbs, I have played it now whilst I was getting the link. Board Game Golf Club .jpg. Love it. XD, thanks. So, let's see if it works. I was thinking of designing the logo like that to have the golf club instead of the word club, but I decided against it. Probably a wise decision. God, the feels from a game I haven't even played. Well, that's the mark of a good game then. Now, once let's just let it load in a bit. It may have to do with the trees. Hold on, let me load the other game that I've been playing on. And by the way, it only just came out yesterday for Mac, so yeah. Let's see if it lags there as well, because if it doesn't lag there, then it might have something to do with the amount of trees on that other map, because I did increase the forest slider by 1 notch. I was thinking, alright, what, this or Undertale? Undertale. Or Deltarune, as the sequel is called, an anagram of Undertale. The game's very good. Yes, Deltarune, was just about to mention that. Kangofango, you might recognize the song then, cause I think it was used for the opening, or at least a variation of it. I've played the first chapter of Deltarune, the only one that's currently released. Wow, is Deltarune that recent? No, I think that it is quite... It is a few years old. 2 years ago? 3? Yeah, they've just not released that much stuff for it. Very emotional, apparently, is Undertale. Apparently. There you can see here it runs smooth. Huh. Actually, it looks like it, but here it looks like I've got many more trees than on the other map. Maybe it just needs to get a hang of itself. I'll reload the other map. It may also be due to the amount of water, but it shouldn't be, because the shader of the water, if it's one surface, it should render it all the same. There shouldn't be really that big of a difference. How long are they taking to do chapters then? I think so, but it's also got brilliant humor in both games. Toby Scott said that it'll be a long while until Deltarune fully releases. I haven't heard much of the humor, if I'm honest. Also, fun fact, both games were made with GameMaker. I have done stuff with GameMaker in the past. And I think it's Toby Fox. Yes, sorry. Alright, did you hear about the spoiler skeletons? The spoiler skeletons? Not Scott, not Wolf, not Lynx, but Fox. Okay, well actually let me just turn it on. What if I zoom in a bit? It may just need to catch itself a bit. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try. Oh, do you remember what the what the seed was? No. I'm gonna try generating a new map. Gonna turn the forests down to medium. It's actually a little bit less than medium. Okay, let's try this. What would medium look like? Just looking at the map. Okay, I'm gonna turn forests down 1 notch from medium, and I'm going to try generating the map like this. Let's see. I know the Sans looks like one. That Sans looks like one. Yep. The platform is Undertale on. Got it mixed up with Scott Cawthon, probably. Well, they both have pixel style stuff in their games. Windows, Microsoft Windows, OS X. OS X? Don't you mean Mac OS? Oh, well, probably not. Linux, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and Nintendo Switch. I really hope my one is a Windows, because I don't have any of the other. If you've got a laptop, chances are it is going to be Windows or Mac OS. Turn-based RPG, I think it is. For the battles, it is turn-based. Well, for the rest, you can move around freely. Well, I say battles. The great thing is that you don't have to fight. Yeah, there's a pacifist mode, I think, or pacifist ending at least. Let's see how the performance is now, shall we? Let's just let it catch itself a little bit. It feels smoother. Still not as smooth as on the other map. Actually, one second. What does it feel on here? Like this? Over here? Yeah, there could be more high poly foliage there. I mean, it has kind of caught itself now. Kind of. Yeah, when I zoom out, it lags a bit more. Although it might also be the water. It might also be the water. Tell you what, gonna try generating one more map, this time with forests turned more down. Not off, but just turned more down. Shadows, I copied the platforms from Wikipedia and only added the commas and. I mean, this picture is very moving, I think. Already, I think. Does this look good? Try another seed. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shadows, maybe it's due to tropical theme. Maybe there's more high polyfoliage. Perhaps. Or it could be due to the water. Ooh, this looks like a nice map. Not got that much in terms of mountains around the edge. You've got this mountain range in the center. Gotta kind of loop around it either, or if you want to go through it, it might be a bit difficult. But now I'll generate another one. Yeah, I think I've seen that. There's also wildlife in this game, bears and stags and such. I don't mind tail. Oh, that's sweet. Shadows, maybe the desert theme would be less intense. Maybe. Maybe. But I want the tropical trains. The Asian trains, I mean. I'll try this one last time. I mean, I could always switch to a small map instead. This is 12 by 12 kilometers. Ooh, this could be interesting. It's a bit flat over here, though. Map size tiny. This looks interesting. This is one step up from that. Okay, so I will try it with this. I'll try it with this. And then we can, if it still lags too much, I can see if maybe, well, we can see, well, I can try a small map instead of a medium one. This is a medium one. To see if that might work a bit better. Sorry this is taking so long, but it is... I couldn't really have prepared for this. I would have had to have done a test stream for it, but then, well, you would have gotten notifications and stuff, and I didn't want to do that. The construction and maintenance costs of bridges and tunnels depend on their height and depth. It says the tip down right there, the little tip right there. At the bottom. Like there. Okay, let's see what this is like. Well, let's let it catch itself for a second. What? The constrictors and bear mark the entrance to the jungle's depth? Yes, of course. You understood me perfectly. Okay, so it still lags too much. So let's try a small map instead. And if that doesn't work... And we could try a very large map, but I doubt that that would help. Yeah, so this is only 8 by 8 kilometers in size. I mean, this is a pretty good map. We've got 4 towns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good layout. There's one on a little island here. We've got mountains kind of separating them, so we would have to either go up over the top or down. Well, no, let's generate another one. Let's generate another one. How big is very large? I don't know. I don't know. This one might be interesting. There's a little town up there. Town there, town there, town there. I think this one's a good one. Okay, so I've left the forest, 1 step below nothing. Let's generate this, see what this is like. I think you put bears first. Huh. It's very large. Yeah, but Paradise red bear. Did I? Bears, alright. Alright. I never would have guessed. Be right back. Bye-sies. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Use M and N to create bridges and tunnels when building streets. And... wow. Railways as well. But you can use... sorry, you can use the other keys more with railways. You can, because of the slope, it's better to use it that way. Let's see what this is like. Okay, it's definitely tough, it's rendering. Over here it is not that laggy. And I'm barely rendering anything. The water looks fine too. If I turn over, look into here, then it starts to lag. Let's see, what are my settings set to? Geometry is low, shadows, medium, terrain. Might put terrain to medium, maybe that would help. Dun 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 dun. I don't think it's made much of a difference, to be honest. I'll try that. I will try that. If it is indeed the cause, if that is indeed the cause. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Let's try this one. Yeah, so he says, smooth as silk. Nah, barely rendering anything. But yeah, maybe disable the first altogether. I'm trying. Put it all the way to the left. The autosave interval can be set in the advanced game options, yes. I've already done that. Does it, silt. Smooth as silt. It's raining out there. It is raining out there. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I'll try the desert theme. But no, I mean, look at that. It didn't really change much. You can see it's still a bit choppy. And now it just looks completely bare. Like, that doesn't even look good anymore. And it's not the grass either, because the grass only renders in when I'm close. Okay, so I'm going to return those to medium and medium. Actually, this one. Yeah, to medium and medium. Save that. Quit to the main menu. Okay, well. Actually, I could try to turn the textures down. Turning textures to low. Let's try that. Last try. I'd say it looks okay. There are places on Earth that don't have trees all over the place. Yes, I know. But that's a large part of what makes it look pretty, and the way that it looks pretty is a large part of the game, so... Another one. This is okay. Let's try this. On the small map. So I've turned the textures to low. Let's see if that helps at all. True. If it doesn't, then we can have a look at the desert, at the dry theme. In the route manager, the cargo to be loaded and unloaded can be selected for each stop. True. Ooh, dry theme. Actually, look at this. Look at this. Ooh, it's smooth now. I mean, yes, the textures are blurry a bit. Look at, I mean, if you look at the palm fronds, if you look at that, that looks a bit blurry. If I go into, like, for example, this thing, the coal mine, you can see that looks blurry as well. If we go into the town, you can see that that stone work there looks blurry as well. But it's not lagging. Haha. Yes! Huzzah! Which means I'm going to generate a media map. I know. Size medium. Forest to medium. Dun 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 dun. We could compare to Transport Viewer 1 then. We could. Ooh, 0. Reminds me of RCT3's palms. Yay, Z's! It ain't lagging, Z's! Let's put one up there. This one I don't really like that much, the seed. Or rather the map that's generated from the seed. Diddle dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Da da dun 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 Da da dun da da dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun dun da dun 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 da da dun dun dun. Nah, not that one. Nah, that's not got any mountains in the center. You know, like. Oh, come on. This one looks promising. It's promising me sweets, but that should be fine. Right, so we put one in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, they're not quite. So we fit. So, well, welcome back, Mr. W. I fixed the lag by setting the texture quality down so we can play on islands. So on tropical. Right, I'm back. No talking. There we go. He be bag, yar. Suits? Like hotel sweets? Alright, sweets. No, actual candy sweets. Nah, I don't like that one. Yoy! Nice name there. Ooh, this one might look good. This one looks good. This one could be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, come on, do it again and do it again. No, I know it's taking a while. Don't need to remind me about it. This one could be good. Depends on where it plays it. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one is the one I will choose. We've got a town up here in the mountains. One there. We've got one... that's not what I wanted. We've got one close to the mountains there. Over there as well. So let's just do it. Let's just use this one. Actually, no. What am I talking about? I've saved the other one. I've saved it. I can just load this one that we wanted to play in the first place. Of course I've done that. Stream seedage. Eoi. I never reminded. Oh, but I will in a minute. Not. Stream seedage. Equifinings. Why are you crying? Why? What's the matter? Follow the contour lines during track construction. Terrain adjustments are expensive. Indeed, they are. Here we are. Back to our original map. And yes, this is the game. Welcome to the game. We're in. I tell ya. So, in this game, actually, yeah, I can't move it now. Let's try if that works better. Yeah, it's just, the thing is a bit in the way. Can I? Webcam built in. Can I adjust something like maybe unlock that, move it up a little bit, maybe like this. Diddle dun 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 dun. In the chat box, move the chat box up like that. That should be better, hopefully. I know it'll have the wrong resolution now. Alright, I need to start again. Actually, if I go to the main menu, change resolution. Settings, there we go, let's reset it. It's the same issue with trains. Apply that. Actually, because the map's lost. Oh well. Took us almost 45 minutes to... But we're in! Yeah, we're in! Like, it's... I know, but this is the first thing, the initial troubles, some might say the teething troubles, but that's not necessarily true because that... but, yeah, starting troubles, it's to be expected, but now it works. Now it works, so this should be fine. I just wanted to move the camera up enough so that you can see how much money I've got. No, it's just so you can follow along. Can you see that now in the bottom left? Bottom left corner. I'll wait till the stream catches up. Yep, and now we're out again. Yes. Oh, you can just about see it. That is great. That is actually quite perfect. Right, so here we go. Bottom left. That's how much money I've got. In the center, this whole bit, this is the map. This is the game that we play in. If it's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I'll change it. And yes, you can see we've got these towns. And these towns will grow dynamically. If I click on a town, you can see on the right here, you can see what it needs. Supplies. This town needs goods, and it needs fuel. Another town, like for example, let's see, Kyoto here, needs machines and tools. These two icons here. Buildings in the town need them. Towns are separated into 3 segments. If we go into layers and enable the overlay for this, you can see the slightly green, that's residential. The slightly yellow, so this, is industrial. And the blue is commercial. Now, people actually live in these towns. Like actual people, you can see them walking around. Not now because I haven't run the game yet. But they will walk around and they have individual places that they will go to. So for example, someone living in residential will either want to go to industrial to work or to commercial to shop. And then they'll want to go back again. They'll do that within the city, and they'll also do it between cities. So if I have, say, a railway line connecting Shantou and Kyoto, then the residential zones here, people will want to go from residential to the commercial and industrial of Shantou, and the other way around. People don't want to go from residential to residential. Stations have a catchment area. So for example, if I built a station on this road here, like to the side here, then it will catch the majority of these houses in its radius. The catchment radius is how far people will walk to get to whatever station I've selected. People over here won't be able to use it. They'll use a carriage or a car later on, which means I need buses. Well, horse carriages now, but buses later on. And this game is amazing. If it's too much, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. So, first of all, let's see what is the largest city. I have a feeling it's Shantou, if that's how it's pronounced. Shantou. Size, population. Oh no! Taiwan. Is that Taiwan? Taiwan. Anyway, this is the largest city on the map so far. You can see it. You can clearly see industrial areas and things like that. You can zoom all the way in, like this. It's paused at the moment, there's nobody walking around. But you can see just how good this looks, even with lower textures. So this is the city here. I can also turn on the topographical map. So let's say for our first thing, let's connect. So you've got intercity, which is between cities, and intracity, which is inside a city. So let's connect this town first with buses. Well, yeah. And then let's build a railway line to Kobe. This town, Kobe, if that's how it's pronounced. Again, if I pronounce these names wrong, if you know how to pronounce them correctly, please let me know. I'll do it. I'll pronounce it correctly. I'll quickly read chat because I don't want it to catch up. Five free fu fawa own. No idea. Ooh, Kyoto, we're in Japan now. Sure is. The colors are quite bland, aren't they? Quite pastel? Yeah, that's the layer view. Oh wow, you're right. Looks kind of unfinished, but I can't imagine that's intentional. It's the layer overview, so you can see the towns. It is. It's the land usage layer. Oh, can he change it? Yes. Normal graphics aren't like that. Yes. Oh, buses! Like a moth to a flame. Exactly. Fun fact, the game features the right streetcar. It does. Looks like a bus sim. It's not exactly... well, kind of. It's more of a tycoon game. A bit more like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Las Vegas edition. It is, but it's also a train, tram, boat, and plane sim. But you can't drive them, though. Translation 54214153. Sure. Right, actually, one thing is new. We can see connections. So you can see on the roads... Actually, it's locked because people aren't driving on them? Player-owned? Why does it say player-owned? Anyway, I'll play the game. So I've now entered the actual play mode. Why does it say player-owned? Huh. That should be fine. That should be fine. And there you can see people are walking about. The year is 1850. 16th of January. So let's get started. So, one thing this introduces is emissions. This is new in Transport Fever 2, which at the moment we don't have any. But a town will only grow, so if you look here on the right, it's got a bunch of variables. A thing that reduces a town's growth rate is emissions inside the residential zone. So emissions inside the residential zone will keep it from growing. So emissions are caused by vehicles going through there. So that could be sound emissions or exhaust fumes or things like that. You know, if you keep writing stuff in chat, then... Ooh, connections! Shadows, do they plan on making this multiplayer? I forgot to move the code. I don't think so. So it still says player owned. Yeah, maybe it's because people hadn't already made any paths yet. Huh. Is that... no, that is a bit strange. It should be fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, why is that... oh, right, loan interest, of course. Right, because we start out with 5 million, but that's a $5 million loan. Right, so buses. First things first. Let's think about where we want the train station to go. And the train station shouldn't be near residential because that will create emissions and they won't like that. And emissions, so noise as well and stuff. So if you can see here the dark, those are residential buildings, the rest is not. So let's have the train station be, well, if we want to go over there, there aren't really any other cities near there. We will probably have a through line here. So I'll probably put the railway station in over here. That should be good. So first things first, I want to finish this little road. So you can see, you can actually lay roads. This is a town road. Like that. I'll have the station on there. So now let's do buses. First things first, we need to choose where the depot goes. The depot, or depot, is where you buy buses from. So I'll put it near the industrial zone, fits quite well there. And great. Actually, should we do buses? Yeah, let's do buses. Next, we need to place individual bus stops. You can see here, going this way or that way. So how do I want this to go? I want this to go down, and by the way, the white buildings that are highlighted are what's inside the catchment area. So you technically only need very few bus stops, but I like having more because then people will walk a shorter distance, plus it's more realistic. So let's have it going, if we have the station up there, let's have it going down this way, along here, not into the residential zone itself, hopefully. Well, this would go through the heart of it. If I have a station there, we won't catch everything. That's not ideal, but let's just have it go up there and then go back down. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna use one of these, which is a bigger stop for passengers to wait at. So over there, then it'll go down. I'll place another stop here. So you can see I've placed a little bus stop there. So that has all that catchment radius. Let's place another one right on the corner there. And then going up to about there. Then it'll go up there, turn around. It can just do a U-turn. So then it'll go down to there. I'll have another stop there. Actually, should I? Yeah, I probably should. That should probably be okay. Like that. And then it'll go back and up in there. I haven't actually made the line. Actually, let's just put one there and then make a little loop. I haven't actually made the line yet. I've just placed the bus stops. Now let's make the line. I go into the line manager, create a new line. Now I can click on the bus stops. I want to start here, up there. Go down to this stop, go down to that stop, up there, then down to this one, down to that one, and then down to that one. So like this. That's probably a good line. Oh, it hasn't done the loop. Huh. One thing you can do is you can demolish stuff. And if you demolish a station, a little timer should appear. There you can see the little window which has a timer on it. It's not running because the game is paused. But if you place a station nearby where the demolished one is, it will automatically reconnect the lines to it. So you can see the line has still got this as the station, which is just so good. So if someone else owned the road track, it'd say owned by player something, I don't know. Ooh, will it have the old green Russian 440 locomotive now? I think it will. Oh, the sounds, yes, if I had the space, I'd install this game too. Maybe someday. Shreddays, once the Tycoon becomes mighty once more, buses, tracks, and trains galore. Shreddays looks like quite a modern bus stop. It's got glass and everything. And are the buildings different to the European ones? Ew, selecting the stops now does a sound. It does, it's good. Sounds like rabid duct tape. I like the sound. It's like a printer, like where you tear a bit of paper off. Anyway, now let's name it. So let's call it TAO for the city. So Tau. Let's call it bus 1. Just the line. So we've got this. Enter play mode. And now let's buy buses. So buy vehicles. We've got the Troika, which is passenger carriage. We've got the Asian horse-drawn carriage, which is for freight. We want a bus, so a passenger carriage. We can select the quantity. So let's buy 3 of them, and that will set us back £53,000. So let's buy that. So you can see, bought 3 of them. And now if I select them all, put them on the line, you can see, out they come. There they go. We don't have anything else at the moment other than these. Yes, and these will run the line that we've set. Right, next let's start building the station. So actually building through farmland is expensive, so that's actually a thing I hadn't thought about. Maybe I'll go around like that. So here, train buildings. We want a train station. Let's have 1 track at the moment. We can upgrade it later. And then let's build the station facing the way that I want trains to enter and exit it. So I'll build it here. And you can see it's opposite the bus stop. So now let's see if we can make this go out. So you can see I can just lay track like this, connect it there, and then I can lay track like that. So let's say I want to go over here. Can I make a junction there? Not really. Let's see, I might need to demolish some of this. Okay, let's demolish parts of it. Let's build a little street connection just like that. Clear up a bit of the space. And then let's see if I can get a crossing in there now. I can like that. That's probably the best we're gonna get. And then I'm going to skirt the sides of these fields. But I will have to remove one field, which is going to be very expensive. Okay, so let's just turn around like this. And we're heading all the way to this city, Kobe. So, in this city, where do I want the station here? I can see the residential thing. Again, I don't want it at residential. So, this is probably going to be a terminus station because there's nothing really over here. The map ends here. So let's see. Let's say put the station over here. That looks like a good spot. I'll put in a terminus. I can even attach it to the road here, which is good. Let's say like... like that. That's connected to the road. Good. Right, so now let's go back to building tracks. And let's build from this side a bit. So I need to go all the way over there. I need to connect this bit to that bit. If I go in here, you can see there's a bit of a hill there, so let's go around the hill. So, around like that. And of course there's another farm in the way. Could I go around there, do you think? If I went... oh no, that's a viaduct. I do not want a viaduct here. Okay, let's do it straight until here. And then let's start going uphill a bit. Just so that I can hopefully manage to avoid having to replace these fields, although that is going to get quite expensive. Although maybe a little tunnel would be okay. It's expensive. But it's worth it, I think. And these little circles here, in the middle of the track, that's the speed, the maximum line speed. That's over 100 kilometers an hour. We don't have trains that go that fast yet, it's not an issue. Right, like this. And now instead of going further up, let's go down. I'm down for that. Right, so trying to keep with the contour lines, which I can't see in the moment, just so that it's not going to cost me as much to remove the train. Terrain. Maybe going down a little bit further, like this, might be applicable. So, like that should be good. And then let's connect these two ends. I might just demolish this bit here and redo the tracks linking this. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's making a cutting. That's not something I want. Oh, I get it. It's because that was going downhill, I see. So no, let's just keep this nice and flat like this. And then let's delete that. And I do get a refund. It's not been that long since I've bought it, because this all costs money. So like this, you can see, we've got our first railway line. Now, next thing's next. Oh, and you can see that people are actually waiting at these bus stops. Over here you can see there are people waiting there at the bus stop. This is a private carriage, not one of ours. Right. Next, depot. Trains, like buses, have to be emitted from a depot. I'm going to put the depot... Let's put the depot over here, because there's enough space so I can link it in both directions, and it's kind of centralized on the line. So placing the depot down, let's say, here. Then connecting it. So we've got one line going over here, one line going into there. I don't need signals at the moment because I'm only going to run one train on here in the beginning. There we go, save that. The carriage RL. Can't wait to ski the trainsies. World TED UK. Asia, Japan? I don't know. Japan's in Asia. Track laying and demolishing sounds are a tad too loud. Could barely hear ya then. Sure is. And in this game, it's random from which depot they spawn? No, they spawn from a depot that's close to the line. I can turn the volume down a little bit. Audio. But the demolished sound, well, sound effects. Let's turn it down like 2 steps. Shades, sounded like you said, oh, when? Just now. Ah, maybe, I don't know. So, next we need a line, a train line. So let's make a new line. So new line going from this station up to that station. And you can see it's made a line for us. And at the moment, it's using the same track because it's only one track. Let's rename this line. Let's call it Tau to Cobb. Well, yeah, let's do it like that. Town to Cobb. Train. Well, let's do passenger train. So PT, passenger train. There we go. That's the line we've got. Let's see. Thanks, Shadows. Be right back. Towchester? Bye. No. And you can see this station does have catchment of the industrial area, but I really want other stuff as well. And in this case, I really can't get around going through residential. Well, actually, I guess I could if I just went up the line. Okay. Well, let's do trams. Let's do trams. Well, no, that's too expensive for now. We can update to trams later, maybe. Right, so we've got that stop there. Then let's place... I want to stop to this as close as possible to this intersection, so it catches those there as well. That here. Then one more stop up there. Then a new line. If we go to lines menu, new line, start there, go up there, and down again. So this is this line here. Rename that to Cobb Bus 1. And we of course need another depot here. You can use the other one, but it'll take ages for them to get here. So let's just place a new depot. Let's just place it over here. Should be a good place for it. Let's buy like 3. Actually, that's 3. Let's put them on Cobb Bus 1. And now let's buy the train. We're off to buy a train, the wonderful train of Oz. Train of Oz. That was the note. Train of Oz. From Wikipedia, Tao or Dao in Chinese, words signifying the way, path, or route, road, or sometimes more loosely doctrine or principle or holistic beliefs. Interesting. So at the moment, we've only got this locomotive, which is the Russian Class 5 Type 1, or Russian Class V Type 1. It's got a top speed of 45 kilometers an hour, steam, not that powerful, but it's a loco, we've got it. Then we've got coaches. We've only got this one coach, 40 kilometers an hour max speed. So let's say 3 coaches. So 1 loco, 3 coaches. Actually, that's poor. 2 coaches? That's mediocre. Oh, this can carry 13 passengers, so we don't need that many at the moment. Let's say 2 coaches. So the performance on flat ground, maximum speed, it can reach 40 kilometers an hour, and it takes 96 seconds to do so, or 700 meters. Medium grade, 20 kilometers an hour maximum speed, takes 377 meters, and so on. So let's buy one of these. There we go. Let's set it on our line, which is Tau Cobb PT. Should we watch it go out? Should we? I think we should. There we go. Oh, just look at that. It's a beauty, isn't it? These the wagons as well. You can follow it, of course, if you want to follow along. And you can also go into this view, which places you above on the footplate, you see? Yeah. And you can actually move this camera. The textures are set to low. The textures would be much higher resolution, as I have with the other game. But yeah, you can also go move the camera to like the cab view, so you can kind of look out this way as you're driving, like that. You can also move the camera back further until you get into the coaches. The coaches do actually also have interiors. Again, texture quality would be higher if I didn't have to set it down. But yeah. Very nice. Yay, that one! Foforo, love it! Huge coach that at that. 98 seconds or 96 seconds? Let's wait for W. Not yet, reminds me of Brunel's locomotive. Not sure what you meant. Yeah, but it's slowing down on the grade. It is definitely slowing down on the grade. Let's wait. Alright. Or should I say, remains me? Yeah. It's far too loud now. We can't hear it. We can barely hear your voice. It's really that loud for you? Really? Huh. Sorry about that then. I'll turn it down a bit. The loco is too loud for you. Is it better like this? Is that volume better? Do you have your compressor turned on, maybe? I could just hear your voice. Really? It's that bad? 1 second, let me... Okay, I'll turn it one more notch down, in that case. Notch 5. There you go, that should be better. Bless you for waiting for me. I could just hear your voice. What's off? Better. Hazies. Shadows, and I vote a little... Shadows, and I vote a little quieter, but that might be because I'm used to having the stream on mute when I'm on VC. Hazies. Is the volume okay now? Is the volume good? He said Highsies before. Oh, Highsies. Sorry. I said Highsies before. Is the volume good now? Hello, Anthony! You are a bit late. But we've had lots of technical issues before, so I think we'll probably go a little bit more over time. If that's okay with everybody. Transport Fever 2 on Mac, native. Texture quality has been turned down to prevent lag on stream, so there you go. Oh, sorry, Chris. My mistake. Did I say Anthony? Shadows, it's Chris, not Anthony. Oh, my mistake. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you that. About an hour, yeah. But most of the first hour was just technical difficulties, yeah. Okay, so our train is here. Not the fastest train, but it'll do. Now let's see. Are there people waiting here? People are going to the platform. You can see he's going... This is Anatoly Kozolov. And actually, in this, it also says the name of the station on the signs here. You can actually rename the station if you want to. XD. I've been looking forward to this game so much. Ah, and yes, you can see there are lots of people waiting here because they want to go to the station probably, which means we need more buses. So let's buy like another well, 4 buses maybe, buy them onto this line. There we go. Now if I go over back to the other town, we probably will have the same issue. Oh, look at that. Look at how many people are waiting here. Yes, we need like, I don't know, 6 more buses on this. Plus it's a longer line, so let's do 6. There we go. You can see all 6 of them are coming out here. You can fast forward, so this is 2 times speed, 3 times speed. Oh, and the train's just arrived in the station and it's now coming back the other way. 1 passenger on board. But there should be more passengers. Yeah, there's more passengers coming here. We will add another train shortly. Let's see if they can cope with this. Where are these people going? I'll just fast forward a bit. Getting off there. Right, that should make sense. Oh, it does make sense. Actually, I might add another 2 buses here. Shirley, could you make the train the top left color? The top left color? When it emerges. Red? Yeah, I can make the train red if I wanted to. But I think that the default colors looks a bit more realistic at this point. Shortly, Ireland. Right, so let's see how many people are waiting at the station over here. 4. We need more. Again, it's probably because... It's probably because we don't have enough coaches on this line yet. Let's put a few more on there. Let's 3 more. You can see just how many people are waiting here. Actually, are the coaches already full when they get there? Oh, they are. That's not good, because it means that there are no coaches there. Actually, you know what? Let's put in another short little line. Just from the station over to this stop and back. Yeah, perfect. Let's call this the Tau bus station. Because it's, or, yeah, I mean, that's fine. And actually, let's go back to this one. Manage vehicles. Let's select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And let's change these ones to go to the other line. So 5 of them I've just put off of the first line and into the other one. Charlie's bottom left, sorry. The formation of the people by the bus stop are standing is still a tad creepy. Bit maybe. This one, you mean? Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. But at the moment, I want to leave it like this. I want to leave it like this. Let's see if people are actually going to use the other line as well. And yeah, they're overcrowding. Let's see. Yeah, people are actually starting to use the other line as well. Okay, tell you what. Okay, I'm going to actually not make the red bus line go all the way to the station. Actually, should I? Well, let's leave it for now. If people start using the other line as well, but it doesn't look like it. No, people are still using the other line to get here. So let's actually... Yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to remove the station from this first line, so you will have to use the blue line if you want to get all the way to the station. And actually, in that case, I might as well add the other stop to this as well. So it goes from there to up there. And then let's add this station in there as well, so it goes down there and then into there. That should be better. Hello, Slavic Eagle, welcome. I am not late. You are. I was a bit late, you're right. Also, could you show us the peeps up close? Hello. Hey, hello. The peeps? There?
Hey.
Hey. There you go. If I can also go into first person mode from the actual people walking down. I'm not controlling it. I'm just looking through his eyes. You can see him walking along there. Oops. And he's in the building. Right. Are people going to switch over to the other line? Yes, they have. They've switched over to the other line and now that's overcrowded. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Well, let's see, this one... Actually, they've got the exact same number of vehicles on them. That one's the blue one. Actually, you know what? Let's make these different colors. So if I select them all, let's make the blue line actually blue. You can see it's got the little blue roof on it. Let's make the red line actually red, so we can tell them apart better. There you go. Yeah, the station is overcrowding, which means that we're losing people basically. Hey, I think you've got the formation message. No, I didn't. I just read it a bit quickly. Thanks, Reddit. Yeah. Hey, is that... Yes, it is. Oh, the first person stuff looks a game in and of itself. It does. Oh man, be so happy that you have no road traffic. You will miss the empty streets in a few years. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Shredis, could we ride on one of the buses too? Also, I just noticed, you do not have AI road traffic? Oh, you do. He does. Just a small amount of it at the moment, yeah. Sure. There we go. I can go in here as well. You can see. I can ride the bus as well. Like that. Very synchronized movements there. Very animatronic looking, yes. And so you can ride the buses as well. Hello. Actually, tell you what, maybe it would be wise to invest in trams. Let's see. Is anything actually making a profit? Road is making a profit. Rail is not so far. How full are you? Well, actually, how many people are waiting here? 42 people! Okay, so... Yeah, this is overcrowding as well. Yes, because only 3 people can fit in there. Horses' bums are a bit jiggly, aren't they? Definitely animatronics. 19th century mechanical horses. Wait, that's just steam locomotives! Like RL, isn't it? It is. So, let's see. This train is going to be very full. Let's see, if I added another wagon, it would be poor. It's because of our slopes that I can't just add more. I could buy another train, that's probably the wisest thing to do at the moment, but the center bit would be here. Actually, tell you what, let's put in a passing loop. Shall we? I think we shall. So make the little track go over there. Connect back up here. So trains can actually pass each other here when I'll just put down signals. And yes, they are still the German signals. Right. So now I can clone this train, which is a nice thing. So I can go here, just clone it. Now we've got 2. It's already on the line, but the new train gets spawned at the depot. So there you can see new train exiting the depot. Let's see, how many people? 21. It's better. But no, there are still... Yeah, there are just so many people waiting here. They're all on the blue line. So let's actually give the blue line a few more vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough, hopefully. Two people. Oh, so you're also going this way. That's actually good. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. Actually, oh, it's right. Okay, so here we are. This train is full. 26 people, and there are still 39 waiting here. So it was. Let's see how much money this train earns when it arrives at Tau. It's actually called Taiwan. Taiwan. Is that Taiwan? Is the Taiwan spelled like that? Not sure. It might surprise you to know that I've been arse gazing lately, so I couldn't give that I haven't. It might surprise you that I have been that I haven't been horse arse gazing lately, so I couldn't give you an answer to that. XD. Ting. Yep. It's spelled Taiwan, so it's not that. It's Taiwan. And Taiwan is spelled Taiwan and pronounced Taiwan. XD. Right, so then how is this pronounced? Tao Yuan. Is it just Tao Yuan? Tao Yuan. Okay, let's see how much profit this makes, if anything. At the moment, it's got a running cost, well, it's making a deficit of about 30,000. When it arrives at the station, people will pay their fares, so we'll see, well, how it goes. Bling, zing, zing. Looking at an as I suppose. Tao Yuan, I guess. Tao Yuan. Oh, Tao Yuan. Tao Yuan. Alright. Tao Yuan, perhaps. $211,000. There we go. How many people are waiting? A lot of people, so it was definitely a good shout to get another train. This train's full. I guess I could double head it. Put another loco on it. That might be the best thing to do because, yeah, there are a lot of people still waiting. So let's do that. Let's double head it and then give it more coaches. So replace, let's see, 2 of these and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That it will cost a bit over $1 million, so I'll need to borrow another 500,000. And then let's replace them. Has that worked? Oh, that was just one of them. Sorry, this one needs to be replaced as well, which means I'll need another loan. But no, okay, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Replace. Oh no, I didn't, because it was new. It's basically new. I did select it correctly, didn't I? Oh no, it... I know what happened. 1 second, it reselected the wrong train, that's why. 1, 2... No, not like that. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Replace that. There we go. Even repay 500,000 of that loan. So there we are. We've got 2 locos and 4 coaches instead, which means we've doubled our motive power, so we've doubled our tractive effort, and we've doubled the carrying capacity. Which means that this should make it up the hill a bit easier. because we had some spare. It is slowing down to 28 miles an hour here. But if we didn't have 2 locos, it would probably not make it at all. And you can see the other train passes us, right up there. You actually see the people in the coaches as well. If you look in, it's a bit hard to see like that. Like that, you can see people in the coaches. Right, so let's just fast forward, following this train through the tunnel, and then see what how much money this one, well, how many people it picks up, and then how much money it makes after that. Shredis, haven't! Yeah, I know. Have would have surprised me. Yeah, have would have surprised me. Looking at an as I suppose. Right, yes, I read that. If it surprises you, you haven't known me long enough. Money! Oh. Money. Yeah. Oh. What's the progress on being able to join the BGC server? DLC, transfer you to add-on, manure and hygiene, $7.99. Yes, oh indeed. Progress is lazy without time, lol. What? Uh-oh. Question mark, I don't know. Should be able to horsepower? Should double our, yeah. Should double our horsepower. Yes, yeah, it should. Yeah, it should. I was browsing the Transport View subreddit. The British mods use sounds from Train Simulator. Ah, I see. Oh, apparently horse meat is very lean. I don't know. Shredders, if you haven't any coal in the stove, I know, haven't any coal in the stove. If you're using the witch and you curse at the wind at your fate. Something like that, yeah. You can see it accelerates much slower now that it's full. Now we've got 52 people on board, instead of what we had before. And there are still people waiting at the station. At this rate, we may need a third train, which means that our single passing loop isn't going to cut it anymore. I need to put in another one, which would of course cost more money. That's kind of the thing. 5 people watching? Me? Oh, how interesting. However, I do think I've put the passing loop at a good spot, because the trains do actually meet here. So they don't have to wait that long, or even at all, for the signal. You can see the trains coming in. Actually, it's only going this fast. And you can see they're passing each other without having to slow down. That is good. Let's speed it up again. I want to know how much money this makes. It should be about around 400,000, maybe 500,000. At your fate, yeah. I do have some maps on Workshop for Transport 2. You can play them after this map if you want. Perhaps. There is 5 people watching. Me? Glance out through the window. It's true! They're out there! Oh, right. There is 5 people watching. Sounds okay in a Twitch context, doesn't it? But not in many other contexts. Well, there are some other ones as well. XD. And people are waiting here. 94 people. Yeah, it was 400, a bit over 400,000. So that was definitely a good investment. Okay, how are they? Yes, my coaches, they're coping with the traffic flow on this platform. I think I've got too many now. I'll sell a couple of ones. Sell you. Should be good. Actually, I want to change the line color. That's what I wanted. Manage line? Color. No, that's not the color. How can I... Maybe I can just set it in here. All of them blue. They're all red, that's good. And yeah, I do have a few too many probably. So these two here, let's just sell those two. Yes, confirm that. That should work well. Although people are coming in here. If I've sold too many, then I can repurchase some later. Okay, so what... Okay, so this needs bread and fuel. Bread is quite easy. All you've got to do is get grain. Actually, it's food. All you've got to do is get grain, like from over here, to a food processing plant like here, and then get the food to the city. But the thing is, in the game, you charge based on distance. If you transport something further, you get more money for it. In a straight line, so it doesn't count curves or anything like that. So if I did it just here, I could just get the food from there over to here and then back into town. And I could do that with a truck line probably. So road service. But then that would make next to no profit. Well, it would be a little bit, but next to no profit. Something more profitable would be, for example... Well, for example, this one. If I had a rail line or something, which connected this farm over here, going all the way along here, all the way along here, and into here, that would be more profitable. But then, getting the bread from here into there, it's a very, very short distance, so that's not that profitable. How many people are waiting? 32 people. And you've already picked up a full load not that long ago. I will need to add another train shortly. I could try to get it over here. Then we're looking at a very long line. I don't have that much money at the moment. Let's see. So I've got this one. There's a food processing plant. I've got a food processing plant on the island up here. And I've got one all the way up there. So I think I've only got those three. So I can... This one is central. So you've got this town over here that needs food. This town needs food. And this town up here needs food. So I think I will probably use this one. This food processing plant. Let's see. Watching, not watch. I also started a bit of work on the Scottish route for trains. I feel like it could get somewhere. I hope. That would be very nice. Oh, nice. Modern day or back then day? Modern. Wow, went from 5 people to 94 real quick. Yeah. And I am hoping to implement quite a color palette change along the line. Oh, going into desert, are we? LMFAO. Oh, nice. XD here. So, operators like ScotRail and such like? I didn't know such like was an operator. Yeah, pretty much only ScotRail with the occasional freighter operator. Freight. Nice. I'm guessing that'd be EWS then, or BR, or Freightliner. Yeah. Wouldn't be rail freight, would it? If I find a locomotive in that livery that works and hauls freight, I will use it. At the window, who's there? Hunger. No, 5 people watching me. Ugh, hunger. Nice. I can recommend the class 58 and 67. On the 60s, class 67, you can even change the numbers. It's really well made. I'm definitely looking for something shorter, like 47 or 37, but 66 could work too, and others I will see. Mostly depends on the quality of the model. Alright, makes sense. Shredders, I think you missed some messages. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Shredders, nah, more like brown colors up north. Snow in the mountains and green in the south. The coast will be fun. Yes, it will be. Did I miss some? Don't think I did. I don't think I did miss any messages. Right, so I will use this one. Which means I want to connect this by rail. And actually I am going to fast forward. Actually, you know what? No. Let's get our 3rd train on the go. let's do that first. And I will just extend... I don't really want to do it on the slope. Well, I guess it's fine. I'm just going to extend the passing loop. Just to about there. Make this connect. Then I put a signal in there. And I will get rid of this junction here. Actually, let's relay this. It's a bit wonky now. And let's replace the signal over there. So one block, let's place another few signals here. This should be able to support this amount of trains, no problem. Can I clone you? Probably can't. No. Need more funds. Borrow another 2 million. Well, no, 1 million. Clone this train. There we go. Got a third one. It's in there. It's waiting for the signal block to clear. Actually, where are you going? Let's... Can't do that like that. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Right. It should be going soon-ish. Yeah, now it is going. Which means that this train will wait at the signal here. Until this one's cleared the line, and then we should be good. How is this doing? That's fine. Over here. That's also fine. Okay. So, where do I want the station? Look, let's look at the contours. So, okay. I could do boats. I could put a harbor here and put a harbor here, connected with trucks on this side and trucks on this side. And I will use boats in the future, but here I think trains would look so much prettier. So I'm going to do trains. However, I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to see the money earned by them. These new trains. So I've got one train there. This train's waiting. Okay, let's put in... I might just as well make... Well, I might just as well make all of this double-tracked, but I really don't want to spend the money for it at the moment. So I'm just going to put in another passing loop. That should... Oh, yeah, it almost worked. Let's see. A few below Taiwan, I guess. My hygiene one. I'm not sure. I did read it. I did read your hygiene one. I'll get rid of this junction here. Crash. Yep. Cha-ching. Boats. Boat failed. Trains won. Aww. All in good humor. All in good humor. Yes. Okay, so when this train is past this signal down here, then this other train should already be able to go. Okay, so that should work better now. Let's see. This one races past that. And this train... Yeah, this train sets off now. So... This one will have to wait here until this one's come back out. Let's see how many people are waiting here. 52. How many people can fit in here? 52. I may not actually need the third train, thinking about... Well, there are 31 people waiting here. So yeah, the third train is definitely a good idea at the moment. Okay, so let's get started. Not there, here. Where to put the station? Where to put the station? Well, the contours say don't put it anywhere because it's too hilly, but... that won't stop me. This might be a good place for it. Ooh, not like that. like this might be good. That is in the catchment area. That should be good. Quite expensive, but we've got our trains. So yes, this station here, it's a freight station, as you can see. It's within the catchment area of this farm. Right? So now let's build the line. We're off to build the line, the wonderful line of our... No, not lion. Right, so tracks. Extend this, let's see. Can I keep this level? What would the landfill be like? Not ideal. I mean, we're coming into the station, so having a bit of a sharper corner here isn't going to be too bad. Do I want to stay on this side or go in? I want to go over. I need to go over. Actually, climbing one at a grade of 1 should be good. Let's see, going up to... let's say there. Going all the way over here. Just like that. Well, if I went straight, would that work? Oh, that would work, good. So going straight to here and then starting to... Well, it would be nice if we could get down from the hills. So going down at a grade of 1. Well, not 1%, but I mean just 1 step. Maybe going straight a bit here just to get around this curve. Oh, new vehicle! Ah, we've got a new locomotive! Huzzah! A faster one at that. But the issue now is, of course, that... Yeah, we've got a faster locomotive, but... we don't really have fast wagons yet. I'm going to have a look at that in a little while, once I finish constructing this thing. Right, so this is a good grade. Going down to here. And this should bring us down to there. Now where do I want it? I want it to go in there, that should be good. So going over like that should be fine. Now, another thing is, where do I want to have the station on the other end? Actually, let's demolish this bit. I want a curve there. A curve there, so like that. No, let's not snap. Let's do it like this. I think I'll want the station over here. So let's build the station. And I want 2 platforms, please. Too expensive. Come on, borrow a little bit of money. That should be good. And then I think I can just connect this normally. Yeah, so just like that. Actually, is that... that should be good. Right, so now we've connected it to the food processing plant. Now you require food, the city. So let's see, which buildings? Oh, it's the commercial, of course. Which means we're going to need to get it in with trucks. A station isn't going to get the catchment area, and this is little far away, maybe. I'd have to get a lot of trucks to do this. Hey, there are fields in the way here as well. Can't really put a station in there. Well, okay, let's do it. Let's do it with trucks. Let's do it with trucks. So I'll need a truck station here. Let's only have 1 platform side. Place that in... Well, actually, I'll place it in as far away from it as possible, where it still is in the catchment area. So if I place it in just here, up there, You can see it still highlights this thing, but the trucks will have a lesser distance to go. Okay, so it's here. Now I'll need a truck stop inside the city. So let's see, where should it go? Well, it's most of this bit really. Let's have one down there. Which, I mean, that is most of the catchment area. So then it'll go up here. I'll have another one there. And that should be good. So let's make the lines. Line 1 is going to be the train line. So going from there to here. This is going to be Tau train. No, let's do freight train grain. And then the next line, actually I need this menu, is the truck line. So going in there and then up there. Good. This is going to be Tau truck food. Right, so now we need to buy stuff for this. So I could build another depot there. However, I'll just connect the one that I've already got. So I'll put in a little junction like this. Make this go along there. That's fine. Not really the best angle for it. Let's just do it like this. That's good. And I will need to place signals to cover this, otherwise the trains won't be able to use the depot unless the entire signal block is clear. So let's just place them like this. Now let's buy a train. Actually, let's look at what we've got. The other loco. So this one, it's faster, stronger. So it's more than twice as strong. We should probably replace the other ones with this one. We should probably replace them. Although, we don't really get any extra speed. Oh, you're not full. Are you full? You're almost full. What about you? Oh, you're not completely full either. Right, so the demand has dropped a little bit. But that's good. That's good. It means we're catching up. I think I'll just leave them as is. So let's see. Let's pause so we don't spend unnecessary interest. Let's see, what's the maximum speed of these ones? 50. Well, it's very, very expensive. It's more than twice as expensive, this one. But we do have a lot of grades. Okay, let's get this one. And let's get as many of these as we can afford. So, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the performance? That should be good. Let's buy one of these. Put it on the grain line. Let's buy the trucks as well. So let's go back to our road depot, which is over here. And then go here, buy trucks. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put them on the truck food. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not going to buy all of these yet. I'll sell them again. Because all I need really is one on there. Just so that it knows that food is going to be getting in there. And then when food starts to pile up here, then I'll get more. So I can repay just a tiny bit of that loan. But luckily I've got trains that are making money, so that's good. You're a very bossy contour line, said Paradise. You won't stop me. And so he placed the station down anyway. Yes, there you go. New loco. Nice locomotive. 060. A tardigrade of 1? No. There's a bug! XT, reported, I said. Where's the bug? Where is the bug? I don't know which bug you mean. Oh, you mean the tardigrade, I see. I said Russian class. Oh, it said Russian class T1. T type 1. Translation error. And now let's recheck. Heist conductor. I think I'm just going to be able to collect it manually. Steps in, sees people behind counter. Oh. Shadows. But won't the cargo have to travel from the farm to the truck station? No, it won't. It's within the catchment area, so it will teleport there. No, it won't really. Alright. 578,000, 492,000, $497,000. Hello, Stormfront 89, if you're real. Hello, welcome. Anyway, not anyway, Wetty. Watty, any Watty? Thanks for reading it the way it was intended, though. And you too, if you're a bot. If you're not bots, yes. There you go. By the way, if you're wondering what this big thing on the funnel is, that's a spark arrestor. It prevents sparks and thus fires. You can see we're rocketing along at 50 miles an hour. This game just looks so nice, doesn't it? I'm so happy that it's finally released on Mac. Game, 50 kilometers an hour. Exactly. Yay, lovely. Sure, it's 50 miles per hour. Miles? Oh, right, miles. You're right. 50 kilometers an hour is what, like 30 miles an hour? I didn't even notice. Yeah, 50 miles an hour is much faster. 50 miles an hour is 80 kilometers per hour. Right, it's loco still quite loud. For me, it's good. For me, it's good, but I'll turn it down a bit more. Is that better? $30 miles per hour is equal to 48 kilometers an hour. Yeah, so I was about right. Alright, 50 miles an hour equals 80 kilometers an hour. That's true. That is barely better, but thanks. Okay, now I'll change it a little bit more. Is that better? Is this better? Is this better? Is it worse? And you can see we're starting to climb this hill, so our speed is dropping down. I think this is better. Okay, good. If you need further adjustments of it, please let me know. I can almost repay another $500,000 of the loan, because the... does FSX really change the vehicle spawning? I think so, yeah. We dropped it to 0. See, it's gone. I'll do 2, volume 2. But then that makes everything else, including the HUD and the bird sounds very, very quiet. Listen to this. Can barely even hear the birds anymore. I've got it on 2 at the moment. Yes. Talk? Yes, I'm talking. Hello, talk. I'm talking. Good, this is good. Okay, well then that's the important bit. Going through a little cutting. And soon we will be at our station where there is loads of grain waiting. Look at this. We've got 56, space for 56. And there's 82 waiting here. That is what I want. That's exactly why I put that one truck on the line. Well, I didn't risk it. I just put it on the actual line. Well, not actual line, but the thing line. Talk. This is good, thank you. Talk. Yes. So, just so that this would already produce more stuff, basically. Wow, what will they do with all that grain? Probably eat it in one form or another. Food in it? Yes. And we're stopping. We're loading it, see? It's being loaded. Train's full. And off it goes. Actually, we'll rename this station. You can see it says Kobe South, because that's the station it's near. Let's rename it to... Oh, what's this? Let's rename it to Far Point Farm. You can see it actually changed it on the sign, which is quite nice. There's the food in it. Hello there! We're doing a C. We're loading a C. We're loading a C. You can see now it's heavier. It takes quite a bit longer to start pulling. Let's see how our other trains are doing this time. This one, 29. That's good. Let's see when how much it earns when it arrives. $235,000. That's good. Where's the other trains? There's one other train here. Got roughly the same amount of people loaded. This one's got roughly the same amount of people loaded. So we're not overloading the trains anymore, which is good. And see, the people actually do get out and walk out of the station, and they will go to the bus stop, which is a bit overloaded, but not that much. Right, I shall be off. See y'all tomorrow. Right, see you tomorrow. Bye. We're loading it. See? Right. Alright then, bye. Sweet dreams, and thanks for joining. Wishing you pleasant journeys throughout pleasant dreams. Yes. Let's just fast forward this. Okay, now as soon as this gets unloaded, 817,000 pounds. Okay, you can see it piling up here. And this over here, you can see it's just starting to produce something. Just a little bit. Which means that food, you can see, is starting to pile up here. Not much, but there is some food starting to pile up there. These are all good. So now let's just clone this one. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks on the line. It's good. How much is waiting up here? Oh, a lot. We're about to lose stuff due to how much is waiting there. So, okay, let's put another passing loop on here. This is hilly, so it should probably go around there, I'm guessing. So we can put another train on this line. This should be good. I mean, I could literally just double track. You know what? Let's just double track it. It's not that expensive. Where's all my money gone? No. Just so we don't have to worry about timing issues as much. The really nice thing about this game is you can just drag the other line along it and it will snap to the other track. So let's double track it to, well, about there. Actually, can I double track it over this? Oh, I can. Oh, that is great. Sorry about that. And let's actually reconnect this bit, just so that it's connecting the tracks properly. Like that. Then we'll need a crossover, so like this. And like, ooh, that's not gonna work. Put a bit too close there. Put in a crossover there. There we go. Now I need signals. So I'll put in a signal right, well, let's put in a signal before the actually, do we not already have, let's put in a signal here before the junction. That should work. Let's make this double slipped, this junction, so that it can be accessed from both tracks. And then let's put down more signals. I'm putting them down on both sides of the track, pointing in opposite directions, of course. And yeah, let's put one more signal there, just in front of the junction, which has cost quite a bit to do, but it's worth it. Do I have... that's not gonna be enough. Actually, it might... No, it's not gonna be enough. I don't have enough money now to actually buy the other train, but I will do soon. I will have enough soon. I should also double check this as soon as I can. The other line. And this one's got a bit more loaded. More loaded there as well. A bit more loaded there as well, that's good. Now, are you getting... No, you're not getting anything at the moment, because... you can see the convoy. It's a little convoy, it wobbles through the night. They will space each other out. They're waiting at stops when this happening, when they're spacing each other out, and they will collect the food that's just waiting here. And they'll bring it into the town. Throughout? Where did that come from? I'll come out from my mouth. Also my throat. But still, didn't know half of the menus SFX. I didn't know half of the menus SFX. That's a great crossing right there. You mean this one? Yes, it is. That one is great. That is one great crossing. Rocking through the night. Wobbling through the night. Yeah, you can see they will now shortly start loading. Let's actually give them... Let's give them a color as well. Oh, you can see shadows of geese flying, probably. Where are they? Oh, they're down there. There you go. It says, you didn't see anything. Are they geese or storks? Probably geese. You can see they're now waiting to space out. Manage vehicles. Let's make all of these, well, let's make them this kind of more grain. Well, it's a yellow. That's fine. Yellow's good. It's waiting. Once this one has reached a significant distance, then it will load the next one and the next one, so they space each other out. Throughout, because I said through, not throughout. Oh, right. Sorry. You can see the horses stop as well in that specific position. You know what, let's buy like 2 more. If I can. Can I even? No, I could buy 1 more, but that's better than nothing. Right, so what's the profit on this train? It's still over 400,000. So by the time it gets to the other, back to the unloading place, I mean, this is a profitable line already. It will just take me a little while to be able to afford the second train, which will make it even more profitable. Fine, it's fine. Good. Good. Isn't this game beautiful? Even with lower textures, I mean, you can't really tell. At least not during normal gameplay. The train's got profits, of course it's got profits. How else would I know how to go or where to go? $817,000. There we go. Which should mean that more food starts appearing here instantaneously. Come on. There we go. See? Good. Now, oh, there's so much food waiting over there. I really do need that other train. Okay, I'm gonna max out the loan, which will hopefully be enough to buy the second one of these trains. Not this, the junction, this train. Can I... What? This is a bit broken. Why does it show 0 vehicles? That does not seem right. Oh, because I've typed the search in accidentally. Haha. It wasn't broken, I accidentally typed in the search. I thought it had reset, but there we go. Let's see. Can I... Not enough money. So I'll repay that loan as much as I can. So I'll actually do 2. Less interest. And let's just keep going for a little bit. Let's see. How many people are waiting here? 22 people. A few more now. 24 people probably, like. Or 25 people. You can actually see them walking into the station, wearing those dresses and things. You can see. Walking onto the platform. Maybe I can buy the next train now. Maybe. If I max out the loan, borrow. Go over here, manage vehicle, clone. Not enough. Can't do it yet. So let's fast forward a bit. It's going to be really interesting once we get into more of the mountainous things. Although, in this map type, it's generally quite flat, so you don't need to put that many mountainous railways. But like getting, for example, to this iron mine is going to be interesting. If I'm going to go through all of this bit. This will probably also become a very busy corridor right here. With a junction going in this way, going in that way over here. And I can already start growing some other towns. I mean, this is residential, so I want to do that. But this is very nice. It is very nice. So, yeah, it does look quite decent, to say the least. Huh? What did you say? Less interest? Yeah. I mean, who would want to play an interesting game? XD. JK, not Rowling. I'm referring to JK Stevenson, of course. XD, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. There we go, the train's already on its way back. Once this train's arrived back at the station, it will probably generate enough income so I can buy the second train with a maxed out loan, which will be good. And here's the thing I didn't know before. In this game, the signals also have running costs, which is realistic. I mean, the track doesn't. But the signals do. Okay, so let's see. When this train arrives, 817,000 again. So let's see. If I max out the loan now, that's over 2 million. Is that enough to buy this train? It was just about enough. Right, so now that I've got another one of these trains, there we go. Hopefully we won't waste grain, because the thing is, if a station or a platform is overloaded, like this one is, as denoted by the little exclamation mark in the corner up here, on the little window, top right, it means that stuff that's waiting here will evaporate slowly. It will just vanish, which obviously isn't very good. You can see the transport meter is going down and down and down and down. But, oh, look at the waves down there. Oh, just look at that. It's fast forwarding, so actually the speed is like this. Normally you'd be able to hear the waves, but because I've turned the volume down so much, you can't really hear them. Would be nice if I could hear the waves. Anyway, actually let's turn this train... yeah, I want to space them out a bit, so let's turn this train around. Normally, now it's on the wrong track, but that doesn't matter because there's no train on this side that it would run into. So it should be fine. Now, this town, how well is it being supplied with food? 30%, which is better than 0%. You can see a little bus lines. And you can see the truck over here, the yellow one, making its way through, the city. Very nice. Hehe. Till when are you planning to stream, by the way? Oh, right, sorry. Oh, you've gone overtime. Well, it's really up to you. It is really up to you. You decide. If you say, no, we've gone overtime already, that's it for today, then that's it for today. Oh, look at that. Terrain! Right, so this other train has already arrived at the station, now it's coming back. Graves down where? Oh, in the ground, obviously. Give me 40 acres to turn this train around. There we go, look at that. There's the full one coming back the other way, which is nice. Turn this train around. It's the easiest way that I've found. Some folks can turn it on a dime, or turn it right downtown. But give me 40 acres and I'll turn this train around. Sounds almost like a bit of a Groucho Marx thing, like, give me 40 acres to turn this train around. It's the easiest way that I found. Some folks can do it on a dime. Or some folks can do it on a dime. Or some can do it, or turn it right downtime, or something like that. But give me 40 acres and I'll turn this train around. Something like that. It sounds like it could be a Groucho Marx quote. Now let's see, this train will of course also be loaded full when this train arrives at the other station. Also, please tell me, do you want me to stop streaming now, or when? In the actual song, it's Rig, not train, and it's about a young truck driver who accidentally drove into a one-way street, and that's what he said to the police officer. Oh, I see. I'm not sure that I know that song, or that I'm sure that I don't remember the lyrics to it, but there we go. Okay, so the other train has probably just arrived. Yeah, it's just arrived, which has brought us just a little bit out of debt. This will, I'd say, until 2222 would be plenty. 2222. So that is 5 more minutes. Okay. Sure. So when this train arrives at the other station, I want to start paying off the loan because, well, it's just less interest if I pay it off. But it was very nice. I agree. I am so happy about this game. Actually, I don't think we've ridden this one yet. This loco. Just don't turn the camera. Nope. There we go. You can see it's got a great cab, as you can see. Look up the the train. It doesn't render it properly through the glass, but you can look at it just like this. Could we get an interior shot of the new locomotive? Of course, there you go. Is, not was. But yes, lovely game. At Urban Games Official. Great work. Oh, thank you. Alright, that's weird. That's okay, not that bad. What is weird is this. Look, I'm by the cab. You can see I'm by the cab. Turn around. I'm near the front. Turn back. I'm in the cab. There we go. We are just now coming into the platform. Ooh, it's got a little walkway down the boiler and everything. Yeah, it's a little walkway. I'm not sure if it is actually a walkway, or maybe it's... Well, maybe it probably is. Not sure. Well, actually, yeah, it probably is. Yeah, and this is just going to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, as you can probably imagine. Trains usually do that. I want to make this... How much would it be to replace these? How much would it be to replace these? This one, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's replace them with 3. There we go. Replace these ones with these locomotives. There we go. And they're now much stronger. One less carriage, because that's fine. We don't need all of those. However, here's a thing I want to do. And that is I want to have a railway museum. I want to have a railway museum where I keep old locomotives that when they're not available anymore, I can still drive them around. I can still put them on lines. So where should I put this? The ideal place would be here, because this place is already connected to everything. Oh, well, I'm in debt a bit. When I'm out of debt, I'll place it down. Actually, oh no, I want it near the city. Maybe the other city. Yeah, this is a good place for it, I think. Just in there, just like that. Let's fast forward a bit. I'm waiting for 19,000, waiting for 19,000, 19,000 pounds. Yeah, that's really weird, haha. But right, trains usually do that. Shadow is 2021. One for the quote book, if you want. There we go, placed it. Pause, because I want to connect it with a track as well. That should be good. Place a signal here. And then, let's see how long... Until 1900 these are available. So I don't need to purchase one now, because that will cost, of course, running costs. And this one is available until 1890. So I've still got a lot of time to purchase them for the museum, but I do want to rename it. So let's rename it to Kobe Railway Museum. There we go. Fast forward, come on. Actually, no. Okay, no, it's fine. It is fine. I didn't want to do that. No, I did want to do that. I did want to do it. So let's see. Yeah, these ones are now going up here much, much faster than the other ones could. So the museum is basically just a fancy depot. Yes, it is. But I can make like an excursion train and put old locomotives on that. And the good thing is, in this game, if you increase the maintenance of trains, they will not become rusty. They will stay in good condition. Yes, they'll cost more to run, but that is acceptable for the extra cost. Which means they will look good on something like a heritage train or something like that. Museum. And what do you call a museum for maritime vessels and artifacts? Yes, Museum, of course. Oh, of course. Right, so let's see. How's this town doing? Is it good at doing stuff? Oh, well, food delivery is up to 40%. I may need more trucks, because now I've doubled food production. Yeah, this is overloading. I'm actually going to... this is a good thing. This is a modular system for building these. This is a small platform, which means goods are evaporating. So what I'll actually do is I'll expand this a little bit like this. Now there's more space. Now the goods won't evaporate. However, I will need a few more of these ones. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, and there's another full grain train coming. Very nice. Also, the thing is, with the system, with the... when the condition of a vehicle decreases, it will produce more emissions. It won't be slower or perform worse, I think. I think it's just emissions. If you increase the maintenance, it'll cost more money, but the emissions will go back down, and that's great. Let's rename this station as well. So let's do Taoyuan food plant. Or plant food, either works. Food plant, there we go. Not pant. But yes, let's leave it. Taiwan food pant. Food pant. Right, and how is this doing? It's fine. Probably. Yeah, I think it should be keeping up. Should be keeping up. So, that is good. You know what, let's just double track this bit. Let's just double track it. Double track it into the tunnel. Actually, no, let's pause it first. You know what, no. Let's keep the tunnel single track for now, because tunnels are expensive. Which is also the reason why a lot of real life tunnels are actually single track, even double track territory, I suppose it's called. So let's double track this up to there. Need to redo the signals. And yes, let's just make this line carry on to the station. Which incidentally is stationary. Yes, it's not moving about. The station is staying exactly where it is. Signals we need, of course, we need them. One there. One there. Well, let's have two there. Two there. Another signal there. Is that right? Yes, and... okay, I can leave that signal in there, sure. Let's do two there. I'll need a signal here before the tunnel begins, and these ones are fine. It's all good. This entire length of track is not double tracked yet. I've got the money now, so I might as well do it. I might as well do it. I need to put the other track on the right side. It means the building will be demolished, but I've got enough space for the road here to be, well, to stay in place, basically. The junctions won't be an issue either, which means I'll need to delete that bit. Oh, actually, I'll need to put that bit back in later, because these trains would otherwise block each other forever. So, put in a junction there. Signal, sorry, not junction. Let's put in some signals in front of that. Put some in there. This is fine. That's fine. Put two there. One there. That should be good. Now, I need to double slip these junctions so they can be entered from both angles. And you know what? Okay, this is just a quick fix. I'll delete this bit of track later. This is just so that the train can... oh, come on. There we go. It's just so that the train can evade the other train, so like this. And then delete this bit. And there we go! We've double-tracked this line as well. Which means these trains will no longer have to wait. Oh, we've gone past. We've gone past. 7 minutes past. I want to get a nice thumbnail, probably here. This looks like a good place for a thumbnail. Although this side might look a bit better. Well, I think the field is worth it. So let's wait until the train gets here. Like this, maybe? No, a little bit. On this side would look better in the light, I think. Yeah, because we've got the light coming from the other side. This doesn't really look that good. Maybe something like this would look better. The field in front and the train on the side and the road in the background. Sure. I'll take this as a thumbnail. That'll be good. Right, so that is... Actually, no, it looked better from up here. It looked better like this. It looked better like this. Well, maybe... Well, yeah, like that. I'm just looking at it over there to see what the perspective will be like. Actually, yeah, you can see the city like this better. Right. So, push it really quickly. Sure. Assets. Got a lot of assets. Date file. Oh, you can select which ones you want. Just have a few of them kind of over in this place, a little like that. Single. Just sort of like that a bit. Maybe if we can put... Oh, no. Those are too many. Let's just place a few of these ones along there. I'll delete these ones because they're blocking the view of the train. This one's... Oops, did not need to delete that bit. Yeah, think about this, there's no undo, so I have to just put it back, really. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Oh, maybe I can place a palm there. Sure, let's have a palm there. Why not? There we go, that's the picture for the thumbnail. Enjoy it. So, yes, a museum. Also, mew, not meow. Alright, I've really got to go right around now. Yes, sorry, I didn't see the clock. See you on Twitch tomorrow? Yes. Same time, IU1? Pronounced IOU1. Alright, IOU1. IOU1. Anyway, see us tomorrow. Tiwi-towi. Yay, the station is stationary. Haha, how are you today, Slovak Eagle? Well, tonight. Shall I push it really quickly? For the thumber. Oh well, bye. Looks more like palms to me. No undo. That sounds familiar. Palm, yay. Disable the HUD. How? How do you disable the HUD? I don't know how to disable the HUD, sorry. I am doing alright. Lol, just busy with root lol. Well, you seem to be having quite a funny time there if you're laughing that much out loud. Shalace, IOU1 was a joke. Oh. Well, in that case, good. Let's save it and end it. Save it. So shoutouts. Kangafango does lovely stuff on Sundays. He streams OMSI 2 map development, Trains map development. He also streams train simulator driving. And yes, train simulator driving, also American truck simulator driving, occasionally maybe European truck simulator driving, so also known as Euro Truck. But yeah, that's Kangafango. Also, have a look at Central Europe. It's a huge map for trains. It's free on the DLS. Slovak Eagle is part of the development team of that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for running over the time again. I really did not see the clock. No, because there's the shelf here, And this wood, you can hear, it's right there. I can't really move that either side. So I've got a big clock there, but yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Thank you. Also, do you think you'd be interested in watching me model an American truck for ATS in Blender someday? Well, maybe. Maybe. Although, haven't you got a bus you want to put into OMSI? Wasn't it the Leyland National Mark 1 you wanted to put into OMSI 2, which you haven't done yet? Maybe put a bit more research into that before you make other mods. Maybe. Although it's up to you. Just a suggestion. Thank you for the stream. It was wonderful. Wooden pylons are lovely. Or Iovai. And so are snow-covered mountains. Bye. Oh right, that Shard Ice. I remember now. Of course, how could I be so silly? Anyway. Thank you very much for watching. But yeah, that's true. Bye. Yes, bye. Thank you for stream. Remember to follow, subscribe, comment, and join Discord, says someone in chat. Oh, that must be a bot. Sorry. Gotta quickly take care of that bot. There we go. Okay. Right, so bye. XD, see yas. Okay, so no, it's not a bot. That was Slovak Eagle. I know, I haven't banned him, don't worry. Anyway, bye. You can see how blurry my hand is because of the low light levels. XD, haha, yeah. Look at how blurry my hand is. It's like a special effect in a film, like time travel, like it's so blurry. Anyway, yes, finally, bye.